Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to upload files in Node.js using Multer, including how to upload multiple files, limit the file size, and limit the number of files that can be uploaded. We will use a simple front-end HTML form to demonstrate the file upload process. So let's get started. So let's open the terminal to create the folder. Now we will create the folder on the desktop for easy access. So type cd desktop and then create the folder. We name the folder by typing the command mkdir and name the folder file uploads. Okay. After that, go inside this folder by typing cd file uploads, and then we have to initialize our project by typing npm init -y. So it will create the package.json file with the data of the project. So let's go inside the code editors, type code dot, and now it will open the Visual Studio Code. So here we have to install the Multer Express, because Express will make our server and Multer will help us to upload the files. So let's open the terminal here for installation, and now here we type the command npm install. First we install Express, okay, which is a framework of Node.js. So after that we need a Multer for file upload. So type Multer and press enter. So it will install these two packages. Now inside this package.json file you will see we install Express and Multer. Now we will create an index.js file to write the code for it. Okay. Now inside this index.js file, first we have to import the Express for making the server. So type const express is equal to require Express. Okay. Now it's imported. Second, what we import? We import Multer. And second, we import Multer. Const Multer is equal to require Multer. Okay. And then we need a path. So Node.js had built-in module for handling file paths, because we have to upload the file, so we need the path. So we need to import the path also. So type const path is equal to require path. Okay. After that, we need to create the instance of Express. So type const app is equal to Express. So this is the instance. Okay. Now this will help us to create the routes and for the configuration of our server. So now we have to declare the port number. Type const and port is equal to 3000. Okay. After that, now our basic import is done. Now after that, we have created the index.html file. So in this file, we have the form tag. So you see inside this form tag we have the action which shows on which route it will go. So here we display this slash upload route. After the method is post method, because post method will upload the data. Now next attribute is encrypt type. So it is multi-part form data. So this is necessary for file upload, because if you don't include this, you can't upload the files from the form. So now inside this input you will see the type is should be file and the name should be file. So here is one important thing I will tell you later, that this file name should be same when we write the route for post request. Inside that we will write upload.single file. So this name should be same there. And that's it for this HTML file. Now let's create a configuration for Multer here. So for the configuration Multer, we will write the variable storage, inside which we take the Multer function disk storage. Okay. So inside this multi function, we will take two parameters. First is destination, second is file name. So let's write it destination, okay, and the second is file name. So here destination is used for where to upload the files. Like here we will create a folder in which all the files uploaded by the user comes inside that, and file name tells about what should be the name of the file. So these two we have to declare. So let's write about them. So inside this destination we write the callback function request comma file, means the request comes, then the file save and the callback function will run. So inside this callback function we will run the callback function. We do here we are not passing any error, so we'll write null, and the second is the folder in which all the files will go. So here we write the name of the folder uploads. Okay, now this will not create it automatically. We have to create this folder here. For creating automatically, there is we need to require the file system. There is that's other stuff. So we have to create the uploads folder here, and all the uploaded file comes inside this. This name should be clear, otherwise it can't upload the files here. So uploads already exist. Where it is? Okay, it is here. So let's delete. Now inside this index file we have to create the file name, because if there are multiple users and if they upload the file with the same name, then file get overwritten, and we don't want that the file get overwrite. So we want unique name for each file. So how we get the unique name? First, inside the file we create the callback function, like as in destination we take the request, then file, then run the callback function. Inside this callback function we we first don't want any errors, so we pass the null for errors. And after that what we'll take, first we take the file name from file.file name, okay, and then we concatenate it with date, okay, timestamp, so that all the files will be named uniquely. So we type date dot now function for creating the timestamp for that time on which time the file is uploaded by the user. After that, we want a file extension name by path dot extension name. Okay, an extension name come from file original name, file's original name. Okay, original name. Now save it. Now we have created the configuration for Multer. Now we need to initialize the upload. So uh, with the storage engine, so type const upload, okay, and inside this it should be const. Now inside this we have to multi, then store should be stored, then save it. Now our multi configuration is done. So after that we have to create the routes for it, okay, and now inside the route, first, we want to create a home route, because on home route, this HTML file will show you. So let's create the home route first. So for that, we have to write app.get, okay, and inside this, it should be on slash, then take the request comma response, and afterwards, inside that we will send response dot send, because we are sending file. Inside that, what we are sending, which file? Inside this we are sending path dot join. This is a function to send the file from which path because we want to join the path. Join is used for joining. So what path we want? First it will take the directory name, okay, it should be written like that, directory name. Then we pass the index.js, index.html file, because our code is an index.html file. Now we have to create a middleware which serves the static file. Okay, so we need to write app.use, and inside this express.static file, and we will write this directory name like this. Okay, and save it. Now we have to create the post route for the uploadation of the file, where this file will go. Okay, so app.post, on which route we have to see. In the index.js file, it's the route is /upload. So in this, on this route, the file will be upload. So we will write /upload, and after that we will write here the middleware. So it's important because Multer provides this middleware to upload the file. And what's name of this middleware is upload.single. So some things are important here to note it, that upload.single. Now inside this function we will pass the name, and this name should be same as inside the input tag this name. You will see here the name is file, and that name should be same as here the name, it is file. Because if it is not same, then you will get the error, and maybe your file can't get uploaded. Okay, so after that we are taking the request and response in the parameter, and inside this callback function, what we will test. What if we can't get the file, we want to see the error, so we'll write the check condition. If we can't get file in the request, so what will do, it will return the response with the status. Here we want the status 400. 400 is client side error, because we don't get the file. So we will send the message that no file uploaded. Okay, and save it. And what if the file is uploaded? We will send the response with the file name, which file is uploaded. So we will write file uploaded, and inside that we will send which file uploaded, the name of the file. How we get the name of the file? Inside the request by the client, in that request we have the file, in that file we have the file name. Okay, so like this we get the file name on the screen when it's uploaded successfully. So for now we created how to upload the single file. So let's test it on now to take it's working or not. So in the terminal type node index.js. Now I think we didn't create the listen port. So type app.listen, and the port number, we declare the variable here. If you see, we declare the port here 3000, so it will take from that, and then we pass the callback function. Inside this callback function we write the console message, and inside the console message what we want, that our server is running successfully. Okay, server is running at port, and we define the port by template literals. This is the syntax of JavaScript. So now let's again save it and run the server to see it's working or not. Node index.js, it should be a small index.js. So press enter. Now see, the server is running at port 3000. So let's go on the port 3000 and check it's working or not. So see, we get our HTML here to upload the file. So let's try it's uploading or not. So click on this choose file, and let's choose the file from here. Let's choose this file and type upload file. Now we got an error here. So let's see, no such file or directory, means it's not getting the folder in which it has to upload the files. So this folder is created here. Let me move this folder and create it again here. Actually that was file, not a folder, so we have to create a folder with the name uploads. Now this folder is created. Now again we have to run the server node index.js, and again check it's working or not. So let me again go on localhost 3000 choose the file, upload this file, and you see we get the successful message that file uploaded and the name of the file. Okay, so let's see actually we getting our file or not. So inside this upload folder, if you go, we see the here we see a file. So click this, open this file, and we are getting here file. So our file uploaded successfully. Now you know how to upload the single file. So next we are going to learn how to upload multiple files. Okay, if a user want to upload multiple files, so how they can do, that's also very simple. So we are creating other route here, app.post, and that route should be slash upload. Okay, and it should be multiple. Okay, let me write it in there only, so that we can't have to write full code again. So let me copy this code and comment out it. And there is only single thing which we have to change about it for multiple file uploads. So what we do here in this middleware only, we have to change, like instead of upload.single file, we have to write that upload.array, because we want multiple files. So we will write upload.array, and inside this we write files, because here this name should be files, and we'll change this also here in the index.html from file name file to files. Okay, this should be same files, and here we want a multiple attributes because we are importing multiple files here. Okay, so you have to see this is important thing, otherwise again you will find the error here. So we can also get the limit of files. So max it can take 10 files. So let me give it 4 files here. Okay, we will take 4 files, and the error checks will be same. If file we don't get the file, it will say no file uploaded, and if it get the file, it will show the name of all the files. Okay, so what we do now for here, now let's run this, close the server and run again the server. Now when you go on port 3000, just refresh it, cancel, just refresh it again, and this time you see it's written as choose files, means you can choose many files. Let's take this 4 file, click saves. You see here written 4 file. Now let's upload these. Let me choose it again. We choose 4 file. Okay, and then upload it. No file uploaded. We got an error that says no file uploaded, because see inside this here in the response we are sending like file uploaded only one name, but there are multiple files, so I have to map this because I didn't map here, so that's why the error. But you see your files are uploaded here. You see all the files are uploaded here. So that's about how to upload multiple files. Okay, now we will know how to limit the files, number of files, means limit the files upload, limit what type of files user can upload only. Otherwise they can upload a big chunk of files. We don't want to just fill our database. So how can we do that? We have to go inside the index.js. Now, so after that, we will add the file type and size validation. Of course, we don't want the users to upload just any type of files or files that are too large. So let's add some validation to restrict the file types and file size. So where we initialize the upload, here we write, and now inside this storage, you can write storage like this also, or like in JavaScript we like this also, the key value pair type. Okay, so after that we will describe the limit here. We want the limits to be the file uploads should be the file size. Okay, we have the file size. Okay, file size we want 2 MB. So how we write 2 MB? 2000, this is 1024, then again 1024 into 2. So we write like this. So this will limit file size to only 2 MB. Now we also want to filter the file types. So we will declare here that file filter. Inside this we will write a function, callback function. When the request inside the request, when take the file, will run a callback function here, and inside this callback function, what will run? We will first take the variable file type. Okay, right here file, getting there. So write the file types, and inside this file types, let me only want JPEG files, and the next we want is JPG file, and next let me take PNG file and GIF file. Okay, these much files we want here. So after that, I have to also include the extension here. Okay, so let me wrap up in this. Okay, now we get the file types. Now after declaring this file type, we have to declare the extension name, what should be, because these extension we want only. So we'll write here extension name should be first the file type. Take from here file types dot test is the function. We will check the path for extension name, and inside this we get the extension from file dot file's original name. Okay, original name. And after that we wanted it lowercase, so set it here into lowercase. Okay, and write this function. Now save it. We are getting here extension, I think somewhere I did. Okay, so I am declaring this outside of this filter. Let me take it here. Now it's fine. So now after that we will check if it is passes, then it will take the file. If not passes, it will say, it will show the error. So how will write? So here we write the if condition. If extension name is there, then return a callback function which where no error is passes and it is true. You will accept that file. Else what you do if there is no file? Again the callback function run, and inside here we pass the error. Here we are not passing null, here we are passing error, and I write here images only. Okay, so it will show us images only. So when there is like any other files other than these criterias, then it will show error, and error will be images only. So now in this tutorial we created a Node.js application that allows us to upload files using Multer. We handle both single and multiple file uploads, imposed file size limits, and limiting the number of files that can be uploaded. So we also created a simple front end here which tests the functionality. So this concludes our demo on how to upload files in Node.js using Multer. Thanks for watching.